Hello everyone, my name is Anmol and today we are sharing a simple Be Green Monkey's guide to nutrition on a vegetarian diet. Typically, when most of us eat, we just want to satisfy our hunger and don't really think about nutrition or if our meals are adequately balanced. Figuring this out can be tough, and that's why we are giving you a simple visual tool that you can use every day to make sure that your meals are nutritious and balanced. Before we continue, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Soon we will be posting new videos expanding more on this topic and do complete individual guides to protein, carbohydrates, fats and more. Get notifications every week when we post new content to help you become your dream self. What we are discussing today is the plate method, which is not only very easy to follow, but is also recommended in slightly different variations by a lot of countries' nutrition guidelines. This video is specifically based on Canadian food guidelines, which have been modified to suit a vegetarian diet. Keep in mind that this is a guideline and not a rule, but if you are able to follow it fairly frequently, you're good to go. Let's start off with fruits and vegetables. These should make at least half of your plate. They would provide you with vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and so much more. You can choose whichever fruits or vegetables that you enjoy, but try to get a few varieties in every day. Try to consume more veggies in a day than fruits, with the general recommendation being 5 or more servings of vegetables and 3 to 4 servings of fruits in a day. Enjoy whatever is in the season or whatever is available to you. Don't be afraid to choose frozen or canned options because they can often be more nutrient dense. One pro tip is to include a bunch of different colors in your plate every single day. Make sure you include something green like spinach, broccoli or kale, and something orange like carrots or squash. What's more is that having a colorful plate has an awesome psychological effect of uplifting our mood and cheering us up. Let us know in the comments down below the fruits or veggies that you absolutely can't stand. Next, we have grains. These should make a quarter of a plate and can include whole wheat bread, roti, brown rice, oats, quinoa, barley, and so much more. Try to consume unrefined sources of these, which means try to avoid white bread, white rice, and the likes. If you are used to consuming refined grains, then this wouldn't be an easy switch, so start slow. Maybe start with including them in just one of your meal every day. Or alternatively, create a mix of white and brown bread or white and brown rice. We want to build habits which can be sustainable, and starting it in a way which you can stick to and slowly and comfortably improve upon is very important. Whole grains are a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates, proteins, and fiber. They are often fortified and thus a great additional source of vitamins and minerals. Now moving over to our final quarter of the plate, we have protein. These are key for your body to be able to function properly, repair itself, and grow muscles. What's more is that it really increases your satiation. It means that they make you full faster and keep you full longer. And you really are spoiled for choices here. Cottage cheese, tofu, Greek yogurt, milk, lentils, beans, chickpeas, soy or mycoprotein meat replacements, whey protein powder, and eggs. Something we should keep in mind is that a lot of these protein sources come with high fat or salt content. So be mindful of this. Often you can find low fat or low salt options in the grocery stores. If these are not available to you, then either be mindful of the amount of fats that you're consuming, or alternatively focus more on lentils, beans, chickpeas, or even whey protein powder. And this perfectly leads us to my next points. The 3 pillars of nutrition. This is actually a terminology that I'm borrowing from another YouTube channel called Pickup Limes, but I'm modifying the actual pillars to show our take on it. These pillars are something that your daily nutrition depends on and are vital for a healthy body and mind. Starting off, the first pillar is fats. These are very important for your health, vitamin absorption, and cognitive development. For your fats, focus primarily on whole foods such as nuts, seeds, and avocados. These will provide not just fats, but also proteins, fiber, vitamins, and omega-3 fatty acids. Make sure you enjoy a handful of these every day or sprinkle them on your meals. Omega-3 fatty acids are especially very essential. The best source of this is actually from fish. But if your diet does not allow it or you are vegetarian like me, then I would highly recommend supplementing it. These can be found in any drugstore. Oils can be used as well, but do so in moderation because it is very easy to overconsume them. Aim for 1 tablespoon a day and focus on oils which are liquid at room temperature like olive oil or high oleic sunflower oils. Consume less of the ones which are solid at room temperature like ghee, butter, or coconut oil. Do not consume any trans fats which are found typically in cheap deep fried foods or margarine. Our second pillar is calcium and vitamin D. These are very important whether you are young and growing or you're getting old. These are vital for bone health and injury prevention. Milk and yogurt are loaded with calcium and often fortified with vitamin D. Plant-based milk such as soy milk or almond milk are also typically fortified with these. Vitamin D is so essential that our body has adapted to make its own when in the sun. So if you're lucky enough to live in a place where there's a lot of sunshine throughout the year, just go outdoors and enjoy it. I'm currently living in Canada, and here pretty much everyone should supplement with vitamin D in winter. Keep in mind that if you're over 50, then you need to increase your consumption of calcium and vitamin D, and you should consider supplementation. Our third and final pillar is of vitamin B12, iodine, and probiotics. Often milk and vegetarian soy protein products are fortified with B12. But if you don't have access to these, make sure you are supplementing. Similar point on iodine. For vegetarians, the most common and reliable source is iodized salt or seaweed. Make sure you consume some of it daily. Lastly, let's discuss probiotics. Our bodies can't digest everything that we consume, and it needs help. This is where our gut bacteria come in. A healthy gut microbiome is essential to a healthy body and a healthy mind. So make sure you consume probiotic-rich foods and drinks like yogurts, kombucha, or kimchi. Alright guys, so this is the end of our take on a simplified guide to daily nutrition. These quantities mentioned would vary a bit depending on your age, lifestyle, and goals, but this is a great place to start. As a recap, half of your plate should be vegetables and fruits with a slightly higher proportion of veggies. For the remaining plate, 1/4 should be whole grains and the other quarter should be protein. Mix these in with some fats and milk products. Spend some time out in the sun, and finally, consider some omega-3 and vitamin B12 supplementation. And depending on your situation, maybe a vitamin D supplement. Thank you for watching. Please let us know your thoughts. If you try this, take a photo of the plate and tag us on Facebook or Instagram. If you have any additional tips, please write it in the comments below and share it with the whole world. And finally, if you liked this video, please consider sharing it among your friends. We are a young and eager team here and would really appreciate your help and support. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.